When I was 5 years old, our family's home burned to the ground the day after Christmas. And the generosity that our friends and neighbors showed us after that event taught me the life lesson that people are more important than possessions. And one of the first opportunities I had to translate those lessons into action was when I was in junior high school. One summer, our basketball coach decided to sign our team up to play in an AAU tournament with teams from all over the state. And when I heard that one of my teammates, I think his name was Adam, didn't have the $50 or $60 he needed for the tournament entry fee, I went to my dad and I asked him to get that money out of a savings account we had set up with some birthday and Christmas money I'd received over the years. And I didn't tell my dad what the money was for, and he didn't ask, but I imagine he suspected it was so I could buy a video game or some sunglasses or something just unnecessary. And so a few days later, my dad gave me the money, and a few days after that, I gave the money to Adam, and eventually our team, including Adam, went and played in that tournament. Well, while we were at the tournament, somehow my coach found out how Adam had gotten the money for his entry fee, and my coach told my dad what had happened. In the ensuing conversation, even though it was very short, that I had with my dad is something that I will never forget. And it went like this. My dad said, "Did you give that money to Adam so he could play in this tournament?" And I said, "Yes, I did." And my dad said, "That is exactly what you're supposed to use your money for." And I didn't give that money to Adam to make my dad proud, but it feels good even today to know that I did make him proud. During our time on this planet, each of us has a finite amount of time, a finite amount of money, and a finite number of talents. They're all different for each of us, but they're finite for each of us. And I'm hopeful that if I am generous with each of those things, that one day I'll have a conversation with God that might go something like this. God will say, "Did you use your time in serving my kingdom and my creation?" And I hope I'll be able to say, "Yes, I did." And God will say, "Did you use your money to feed the hungry and clothe the naked?" And hopefully I'll be able to say, "Yes, I did." And God will say, "Did you use your talents serving the saved and the unsaved?" And hopefully I'll be able to say, "Yes, I did." And then I think God hopefully will say, "That is exactly what you were supposed to do with those things." And as good as it felt to hear my dad express his pride in me all those years ago, I am infinitely more excited to hear those words one day when I get to have a conversation with our Father who is in heaven.